Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. This is a day of PPI and day before March break. Basically, last trading day of February. But there's no pressure, only detachment, only calmness, only high edge, only execution of what is the best trade, and elite patience, elite elite calmness, and yeah, that's it. Let's load everything up. It did the thing again where it doesn't add my lines. Some charts have the lines though. I guess it's gonna be a recurring problem. Okay. The way I did it last time, I'm gonna do the same thing. So I went here. First, I have to close this. Okay, what was I doing? Okay, so trading view. It's not loading the lines properly. I don't understand why. Like, it's a charting platform. I should do this well. There you go. Oh, perfect. I think another thing I can do is just reset it. Like, keep resetting it till it it, it loads properly. But it's a new problem. Usually it loads fine. Okay, perfect. We are good. Let us start our analyzation. So we get to the 1 day and 1 week. So we can see that interesting that we broke this range on Wednesday with a nicer rip up just to re-enter the range with a full bullish bearish engulfing candle and now continuation. Pretty negative. Pretty negative. Or it could be nothing but the market consolidating, manipulating, capturing liquidity, and now coming right back to the range to stay in the range or distribute lower for the next move down. So let's see what happens. We have to keep in mind ES has done nothing in many months. Um, so we'll see how this plays out, but ES testing the range low, and NQ is a little, has some bit way to go. Here, the 1 week chart is just a lot. Like it's a lot of chop, you know. So, okay, let's get to the 1 day and 4 hour and 1 hour. Okay, so here Okay. So the 4 hour is telling me that yeah, we manipulated. Sellers came in, a little bit of a consolidation, and then sellers again selling on the opening. When I'm seeing this common pattern that sellers are selling on the opening, it's usually going to be institutions selling. Like big money is getting out. So that's interesting. Let's see if the same thing happens like yesterday, or if we slow down. Let's see. Okay, so let's get to the 30-minute and 50-minute. So here we have in the 15-minute and 30-minute, I mean, I'm just gonna check for the news, like how do we react to news. Let me just first check what PPI came in as. Came higher than expected. I don't know if that's good or bad. Okay. Mm, okay, let's get to the 1 minute and 5 minute. Hmm. Okay, we're under yesterday's opening. Well, we made a move back to yesterday's opening with good volume. Let's see if we hold it and if we're able to push into yesterday's valley area. Okay. Okay, I'll show both for now. Okay, so a little bit of divergence here. ES making a new low and NQ not making a new low. Let's see how this candle closes, but interesting. Oops. Liquidity at 800. Almost failed. So now they both made newer lows. We'll be able to get back in the range, or will this be like like yesterday? Just a lot of selling. Low volume node here. Okay, it's gonna do it in one candle.
Let's go.
So, I was thinking about this trade, but I was like, we don't have to act so fast. It's like, 9:45, right? But basically, I was looking at this. You could have played this. It would have been good for 20 points. Because, we had a nice push up into VWAP. Sellers are going to react a bit. I'm just sitting on my hands, trying to be just patient. Yes, I could have acted on some of these trades, but it's okay. And I'm also gonna be careful of the fact that because I'm not acting now doesn't mean I have to act later. So just being patient, really. Liquidity higher. Yeah, this candle closes because we're testing yesterday's support. Tested wick too though. Go trade something like this. Nice trade. This is a good plum actually. I was worried because it was soft. It was gonna be like too like ripe. What was it? So that trade I took was a nice setup, valid. Basically entering right after we passed a low volume node and the wick test. I did see the other test, but like I knew that the market would test the double top here. So that was a good trade, but to be honest, my brain is like, you could, if you knew that was such a good trade, I could have sized more. But I was like, no, it's the first trade. You gotta slow down, detach, and non-strive. And we're not trying to complete and maximize the day. We're just trying to trade well. So it's important to have these reminders, and I'm trying to bring them up to you guys too, just because I want you guys to know them, but also accountabilities is there too. I want to hold myself accountable. Fascism again. That's facious. Facious is when you think, when you act, so when you make something serious, like with a humor around it. That's facious. So facium is a suppression and all. What is reality? Liquidity lower. We tend to. God, never mind. But so we tend to hesitate a lot more with liquidity. So ES is doing absolutely nothing, and Q is continuing to try to move down. So I wanted to make this for myself. You have your whole March break planned. Come with a good mindset by non-striving, by practicing less is more, and surrendering to what you have. If you're green, if you're red, if you're break even, if you're taking losses, if you're making profit, just walk away. You don't need to strive. You don't need to strive. You don't need to maximize the day. You don't need to blow up. You just need equilibrium and calmness. That's what's going to help you have a very good March break. Zachy, don't strive. You have your whole March break planned. Come with a good mindset. I agree with him. I made that for myself yesterday just because, I don't know, I feel like I needed that just in case. And I feel calm, I feel aligned. But more importantly, I just don't strive, you know? You don't have to stay here so long. You don't need to maximize the day. Because the last thing I want is like to do something stupid, which ruins the March break. And I feel like every year I do that. I don't want to do that. I'm being very, very cautious. Got a nice jackknife. Sellers may continue. Is a valid setup or not? Let's see. No. That was a good Clementine. I'm gonna redo those alarms for the whole of March break. I think that's a good idea. Okay, so buyers do pick up, but I don't want to be the chance. I don't want to take that chance because, like, if I want to be a buyer right now and play that move back to point of control, I could be part of that wick as well. But chopping quite a bit, consolidating. But we did have a nice like if you think about it, the first 15 minutes we accumulated and then we broke down and then buyers stepped in and then we manipulated and now we're back to the same range. So yeah. Maybe the market's a bit tired. Yeah, so that's what I was saying. Like I mean yeah, it would have worked, but no. No thanks. I mean, yeah, you could play these tight ranges, but it's like eh. So it doesn't feel like the highest quality setup. It's not my cup of tea, but it is valid, and everyone has their own strategy. It may work for others. I mean, it does work, and it does. I could make it work, but I'm happy with the way I trade. So now we're having the breakout. Don't want to just jump onto it. That's not fun. That's what I did yesterday multiple times, and then after taking a loss, I was like, oh, I was being impatient. No, you were just jumping the gun. Sit on your hands. You don't have to act on it right away. Like, why are you jumping on an algo move? Let a pullback happen or something. There's liquidity in 950. We did close a doji on the 1 hour. Buyers could potentially step in. Possible. Fill me out. Got the acceleration nicely. Very good. Very good. Must have got slipped on that. Did I get slipped on that? No, I didn't. But it was nice. I was like, okay, let's think about this. We haven't really tested the support as much. We had a nice accumulation. Buyers stepped in. Buyers are still trying to step in. Sellers not stepping in. If I keep my order right at this wick, I was still a little hesitating. I was like, okay, and I get in. Let's see how it plays. And I was just gonna test this level, and then it accelerates beautifully, like literally a second trade. Those are nice trades. Wow. I'm happy, very grateful for the wins. Let's just be patient, not strive, and be calm. I'm trading well because I'm calm. I'm trading well because I'm detached. I'm trading well because I'm not focused on the outcome. I'm focused on strategy and edge. I'm trading well because I'm surrendering to what is and okay with walking away and okay with whatever happens. But let's be realistic, my next trade could be a loss. I have to stay calm. let's manifest it. Like, if I take a loss, my next trade, and it's wrong and I get slipped, it's okay. I can handle that. Done it before. Not gonna do something wrong, you know? Something like that. I'm being extra cautious with myself today, just because it's Friday, My last tilt was, well, that's not true. My last tilt was Monday, but um, you know, I'm just like remembering it's not been that long, right? And sometimes we get so focused, thinking that like it's been a long time because a few days has passed, but it's not anywhere near the reality. Nice clothes on that doji. So the move continues after that. Would have been good for 10 points. I mean, it's a valid close, but I don't. It's the same thesis I'm playing again, so we're front running a lot of liquidity. This is why, like, sometimes it's not fun to be a buyer, just because look how much noise is happening. Like, I mean, sellers get it too, but they usually handle it a lot better. Being a buyer, you usually have this, but it is also a bearish thing. Seeing this is bearish, but sometimes just like, it does this, and then last 10 seconds it will manipulate higher. Like I said, it'll manipulate so it can close bullish, even though it had so much noise, and then wait for it. It's gonna close with the last second, and it closed beautifully, even though it had so much noise. Like that's happens a lot. Happens a lot. Like, I definitely think someone got in that trade is like, ah, shit, it's gonna be a loss, really, and then they're like, okay, they close bullish. That's why you kind of have to wait the last 10 seconds, because the market loves to manipulate the last 10 seconds. It loves to make you feel fear. And I'm gonna re-watch this replay because I'm saying some fucking, some effing, some nice toasted, grilled effing, things, but not swearing. No, of course not. But I feel like since I'm streaming myself more and more, I'm getting more natural at this. Definitely, like just talking. I've always I already had it, but like I don't know, like of course it's different from just talking to yourself. But I'm happy with the decisions I made, like with the stream, like doing this. I used to just stream myself and post it to YouTube unlisted, but I was like, what the? Like, why not? Why do I not post to the world? Like show myself trading, and I'm happy I made that decision. This March break, I'm so excited because I'm gonna like spend so much time on YouTube. I think I'm gonna try to get 2 to 3 videos out because I'm gonna have so much time, right? So I'm gonna try to get more videos out. Really, like just like start like I want to get the whole series done. Can I actually? Yeah, I mean, if I really like lock in and I'm consistent every day, and like I'm doing like let's say 3 4 hours each day, yeah, for sure. Um, yeah, yeah, I can do that. And then business, I'm gonna get consistent again with outreach and the business development, which is exciting. Um, and yeah, look at this. So we had a jackknife close, and then we had the continuation. So it's not gonna be clean. Let's keep that in mind. It's not gonna be clean. We're seeing lack of cleanse. I just spit on my computer. Okay. Um. So okay, now we're testing Valerie a low from yesterday. We already got there. That's kind of fast. Don't just manipulate the point of control. Have another retest. I'll come and join the move, or you play it immediately. Up to you. Whatever you want to do, you do. Like it's okay. Do do. I have to also be careful. It's gonna pretend to manipulate the point of control. I'm not gonna take this trade right now, but if it pretends to manipulate, you have to be careful of pretending to manipulate. I might just play something like this. Because I'm like, will it actually play point of control? Sometimes it doesn't. It will like run up and then buyers, sellers will step in. Like it's doing that too, so I have to be careful. I want to front run it. What was I saying? What was I saying? I think I was saying something important. Oh yeah, about March break. Yeah, so I'm gonna get consistent. I'm just gonna get consistent again because I, with the setbacks I took in trading, like my consistency took a hit. So I'm gonna just reestablish that consistency, and I'm also gonna like push my exercising to new limits. I'm like thinking to do like I haven't done a 2 hour swim ever. Like my highest was a 1 hour and 1 hour and 45 minutes. So I'm gonna try. I'm really excited about that. Um, do I still want to take it though? Yeah, I don't know if I want to take this. I'm worried that it will play, but it could like retest this multi-top, which is what I'm worried about. Let's see how this closes. Yeah, so I'm excited to exercise a lot more, like pushing the limits there. I think what I'm gonna do, I'm not gonna play right now. I'm gonna wait. If it plays out, it plays out. I'm gonna be a little bit cautious here because I feel like it's gonna push down, and I don't want to be part of that. It would have been good for 10. Yeah, it would have been good for 10 points. I'm just protecting myself. But you see, it's gonna front run. It's gonna front run. Let's see if I would have been able to handle the risk though. I probably would have should move to break even. Let's see if it how it plays out. I was a little bit worried because I was gonna get into this, and my risk is literally the like it could have easily retapped this and then play the move. That's why I didn't want to take it. I think that's good risk. I don't regret it. Oh, now it's playing the multi-top. But I could have like I mean okay. I really think that was good risk management, so I'm happy with it. I still wouldn't have been stomped out. I mean there's 3 seconds left. I'm gonna get stomped out. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe another tap of yesterday's valley area. Below. I wouldn't even feel tempted to trade this point of control. But I'm glad that I was aware that it's gonna front run. I've just seen the pattern more and more, so plus when we're usually more bearish, we're gonna front run areas a lot more. Get more liquidity before the real move. It makes sense though, like the market is selling a lot, liquidity is leaving the market, and that's why it fronts run like major areas more because it needs more liquidity before it can play it. So it has more pullbacks to gain that liquidity. Second leg potentially.
It's almost been an hour. How are you feeling? Are you self-aware? How's your self-control? How's your emotional regulation? Are you only focusing on A+ setups? Your patience is very important. Your discipline is very important. Always remember, the most optimal decision in trading is walking away. It is non-striving and surrendering to the flow of life. Remember to be the ultimate version of Zaki Sando. Okay, Zaki.
I don't care what people say, if it's corny or cheesy, I love it. All this low volume here. The structure in the 5 minute looks bearish. If this breaks down, are we seeing like a full retracement to here? Or are we just gonna stop here? Or will we go back to VWAP? Not sure. There's maybe standing up, standing up, may come in here. If we still have this low volume node, are we gonna protect it or clean it? If we do clean it, are we just gonna clean and go back, or can I take a trade to continue with deceleration? That's the real question. So we just entered it. Aggressive seller stepped in. Okay. Yeah, you could have played it. I'm hesitating a bit. Maybe it's a sign that I should have not trade. I mean, it would have played perfectly. Well, two edges would have played perfectly. So I'm thinking straight. That's good. So, okay, we already test view up. Oh, it was also in line with view up. So that would have been a very nice trade. Okay, Zaki. But it's okay. I think that's a sign for me. I'm being very patient. I'm being very selective. It's good. but it also means maybe it's just time to walk away. Like if because that means that when I feel like this, it means that if I do take a loss, it's gonna sting more. That's another thing too. We might defend this low volume node, but I don't want to take the short because I don't like the idea that ES is already testing view up. And we do have a multi-top here, so we could find a support here, which we are. Very nice. Moving pretty fast though. That was the edge I was thinking to play. That's already playing out. Aggressive buyers stepping in too. I mean, it's decent structure to push higher if buyers do come in. Like, look at if it closes like that, that's rough. Like if we get above, yeah, if we get above this, could look at something like that. No, it's already playing out. Okay. I really don't mind being careful and missing out on some of these trades. It's worth the cost, honestly. I'm being more patient, which is a good thing. And it could close like a doji too, so if I got filled there, it would have not been good. But honestly, let's see if I did play the top of these wicks, and we play here. Yeah, that could also work. Better risk. I like that a lot more, actually. So they're stepping in. Yeah. Now it's gonna test here. Okay. I was scared, man. Like I don't know. I was just so worried about that trade. I mean, I think I should walk away. I think it's because I'm stretching limits. Yeah, what a play. Oh wow, that's good. Good entry then. But I'm proud of my performance today. And yeah, I'm definitely being a little bit more. I'm being very damn cautious and a little bit fearful and scared, just because I really am not wanting to take a loss. I think that's and it's fine. But the thing is it's like if I do take a loss, it's not gonna be good for the mind. So if I'm feeling like this, I should be very careful. I'm gonna walk away. Yeah, I want to see IB play, but I'm gonna. I should take a little break. Yeah, I'll take a little break, guys. Hope you don't mind. Well, I'll show my new screen. Hey everyone, I'm back and I'm calling it. This is a walk away earlier as I should be doing, and I feel good about it. I'm happy about today's performance. We can reflect a little bit on what we did again. So we had a little bit of accumulation, broke down, that's some manipulation, then manipulated higher, and then we consolidated, then had the real move. I played that nice move, a very nice acceleration. Oh, sorry, this one too. This trade was a nice, like, because I was like, okay, we're manipulating closer to doji. A nice little retest of this multi-top was nice. Nice little win here to play this acceleration to that liquidity. And then I played this last trade, which I was a little bit hesitated about, but that's okay. And that's I think one, two, three trades. Beautiful. Less is more. Let's walk away and call it a day. Very happy about today's performance. And I'm ready to start my March break on a clear mindset. I don't need to strive. I can detach, and there's nothing here that I need to overdo. So that's about it. And I'm happy about today, and we're gonna call it. Hey Scott, you came at a time I'm just about to leave. So I'll close this so we can look a little bit at the trading performance on Trade of 8. So yeah, and like most, I think, yeah, one trade took drawdown, but overall good. Commissions were okay. Yes, like theoretically it should be 4,500, but one trade I exit out earlier, and I
Escalate and not strive
this is important. Let's just
and walk away
we
and
listen
be
to it
okay
together,
with
okay, guys?
detaching from the outcome. No matter if you're red, no matter if you're green, no matter if you're break even, no matter if you're close, no matter if you're, taking 2 losses, don't overdo it. Don't blow up. Don't reset. Close the day wherever you are and surrender to whatever you are at and move on and start the next process, because you have a lot to look forward to now. You are going to do a 2-hour swim, do 2 hours of exercising, and you're going to catch up on review, business, consistency, YouTube development. So much to do. So don't mess this up by striving today. You have the whole March break. Let go, Zaki.
That was nice. So that's about it, guys. Good performance. Really happy. I'm feeling good. I'm glad I'm walking away. So let's just look a little bit because yeah, it is true. I think my first trade was like 1,300. So a little bit of slippage, but that's okay. And then I took another trade, which let's say was another 1,300 plus 1,300, and then this trade, let's say, was 1,100. So reasonable. Yeah. Okay. And we are sitting at 10,000, so we're halfway done the valuation, which is also very good. I'm happy, but I will admit, there's an urge to accelerate. There's an urge to have urgency. There's an urge to move faster, but I'm suppressing it. I'm breathing on it, but I'm not acting on it. I decide what I want to do, and that's good decision making. And a good decision is to
take it easy, non-striving,
not continue forward. Okay, that's about it, guys. Now I have to just wait for the delay. I don't know what I'm saying right now. I'll wait till he logs out.